Welcome students, welcome to the thermal engineering class. Today we are going to see about the heat transfer topic. Okay, under the heat transfer, we are going to see about conduction. So conduction heat transfer and conduction heat transfer through plain wall or slab. Conduction heat transfer through plain wall or slab. So according to the before that let us consider a plain slab. This is a So this is the plain slab of thickness L, and this is the x-axis. Okay, and this is the one end and this is the other end. This end the temperature is keeping at T1, and this end the temperature is keeping at T2, and this end it is higher temperature. This end face the higher temperature and this end face the lower temperature, so that this side wall absorb the heat and it transfers to this side. Okay, since the heat is transferred through a same medium, that is from solid to solid medium, so it is called as a conduction heat transfer. Okay, since the heat is transferred from same medium, that is from solid to solid, from this end to this end. Okay, let's take we know that Fourier's law. Before going to this heat transfer, we are going to write Fourier's law of conduction. According to Fourier's law of conduction, Q, which is equal to minus Ka dt by dx. Q means heat transfer, K is thermal conductivity, A is this area, the phase area, dt is change in temperature, and dx is change in thickness. Okay. Now what we are going to do is area. What is the area here? That is length into Q is equal to minus Ka dt by dx, where since it is a slab, so the area is length into width, that is L into W of dt by dx. Assume, for example, for a test piece, let us assume that W will be 1, the width will be 1 unit. Assume W is equal to 1 unit, therefore minus K into L of dt by dx, it is Q. Okay, what we are going to do is, now we are going to do this, bring this dx this side, so Q into dx, which is equal to minus K don't stop it. Now what we are going to do is Q is equal to, we are bringing dx here, therefore Q into dx equal to minus Ka dt. Okay, now we are going to integrate this, integrate of dx, which is equal to minus of integration of Ka dt. Now we are going to substitute the limits, the boundary value for dx and for dt. The dx for the thickness, let's start from 0, this end is 0, from this 0 end to this L end. So x value limits from x equal to 0 to x equal to L. And what about the temperature? This end temperature, the boundary value will be T1, high temperature, and this end the boundary value temperature will be T2, the low temperature. So T is equal to T1 to T is equal to T2. So integration of q of dx of 0 to L, which is equal to minus of integration of Ka dt of T1 to T2. Okay, so let's take q outside, integration of dx 0 to L, which is equal to minus Ka, it's a constant term, therefore T1 to T2 of dt. What is the integration of dx? Integration of dx is simply x, so q of x of the lower limit 0 to L. What is integration of dt? Integration of dt is t, so minus Ka of t. Let's substitute upper limit and lower limit. Q of L minus 0, which is equal to minus Ka of T2 minus T1. We'll get Q of L is equal to minus Ka of T2 minus T1. Bring this L down this side, therefore equal to, and same time bring this minus into inside. So you will get Ka of T1 minus T2 divided by L, and again bring this Ka to down, so you can rewrite as divided by L by Ka. Q is equal to, where this L by Ka is the thermal resistance. Okay, the final value will be Q is equal to T1 minus T2 divided by L by Ka. This is the final formula for the conduction of heat transfer through a plane wall. Thank you.